Okay, so you picked the regular incline bench. Probably most gyms, that's all you have. This is going to be a lot of front delt and chest too. So I've got, normally you would want to have the bar up, but we were a little too lazy today, so I'm just going to pick it up and hand it to Brett. So just watch the form. Okay, ready? Yep. So watch the form. Watch his elbows. Now look at the angle of his elbows, right? It's not flared out all the way, but it's not tucked in. If you're flared out, you're putting a lot of tension right here on the pec tendon. If your elbows are in all the way, it's a lot of tricep and shoulder, which is fine if you're hitting triceps and shoulders. So we're getting a lot of chest and shoulder with this angle. Notice how he's coming down about an inch from his chest. That's exactly how you want it. And notice he's coming up about 4/5 of the way to lockout. This way we keep tension on the pecs. Good smooth reps, perfect form. That's exactly what we want right there. Now notice how he's controlling on the way down. Notice how he's driving it up explosively. That's what you want. You want a good controlled tempo on the way down, and boom. The bar won't come flying up because the weight will be heavy enough so that it can't come flying up. But in your head, you still want to drive it up as hard as you can. You want to activate all those fast twitch muscle fibers. One more. Brett's probably on fire about now. Yep. Okay, so for phase 2, training explosively, I want your rep scheme to be more like 6 to 8. What I like to do is a top set of 6, and then the next week I like to try to get a top set of 7 with the same weight. And then I like to try to get a top set of 8. And then if I can do that, I'll add a little bit of weight and I'll come back down to 6 reps. So week 1, a set of the best weight you can do for 6. The next week you fight like a dog, you try to get 7, the next week 8. If you succeed, then the 4th week you would come back and add a little bit more weight back to 6. So you've progressively overloaded. Now, in terms of how many sets like that, you want to work up to a top set. So typically what I'll do is I'll do a set or 2 just to feel the new pattern that you're using, the new exercise. And then I'll do a couple sets where I leave 2-3 reps in a tank. And then the last set, it's going to be really close to failure. I don't want you to necessarily go until the bar that you can't get off your chest, okay? But it should be close to failure. It should be the maximum amount of weight you can get with good form for the prescribed number of reps, which could be 6, 7, or 8. So again, I can't emphasize enough, really good form on the compound movements. You're not going to feel isolation. You're going to have a lot of muscles working at once, your chest, your shoulders, your tris, and that's okay. We're just trying to make everything bigger and stronger. Okay, now that you've done this, I want you to go to phase 3. So we're going to have 3 more exercises that you're headed into for phase 3. So you can now get that crazy supermax pump after doing your heavy explosive lifting.